Hey, I'm ready for this review, bro.
Yeah, same.
You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round.
Jesus.
Hey, Cody, you ready for this review?
Sure am, Adam. Thanks for asking. I know my bones are fragile and my wee-wee don't work so well, but I'm ready to go. Let me stand up.
Go! Oh, cocksucker motherfucker!
Oh, my legs f***ing hurt! Do something!
We'll get you some more calcium!
That won't work! F*** calcium! F*** you! Ah! Get the f*** out of my way!
Jesus Christ!
Cody here from Movie Losers, back with another review. Got Adam over here on the right, Joe over here on the left.
Over there.
And we checked out Glass, the new M. Night Shyamalan film, in this unexpected, unbreakable, split, Glass trilogy. So if you're unfamiliar with Unbreakable, stars Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson. Came out, 2000?
It's a long time ago.
Little understated superhero movie. And then Split came out 2 years ago, of course, with James McAvoy. Had all the split personalities. Turns out they all have some kind of superhuman ability, or at least that's what we're trying to get to the bottom of, because Sarah Paulson's in this. She plays a psychiatrist, and that's where the majority of the film takes place, in a not an asylum, like a psych ward.
Psych
ward.
Yeah, psych
Yeah.
ward.
So right off the bat, we're not going to talk spoilers. We may make another video for that.
Later
not sure
on.
yet, but I'd say this is at least worth seeing because there's a lot to unpack, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Things I liked right off the bat. The score worked for me. I didn't like it as much as the Unbreakable score. I think that's pretty recognizable.
Yep.
They had a little element. I think James Newton Howard did that from the first movie. They brought back his music a touch. But I liked the new. It was more like Split with the violins and the.
Yes. It was more
I don't know,
eerie.
it got me eerie and it got me in the
the
mood.
music was
It was
really
certainly
good.
It was spot on. I liked it. It was good.
The first one's more of a drama. Unbreakable, Split, more horror. And this was kind of a good blend of
Yes.
both of those, I thought. But the cinematography, the direction, I think all the reasons you have to like Shyamalan, or possibly dislike him, are
They're all
presented
present.
in this movie.
They're all present.
So, Adam, what are your first thoughts here on Glass?
I love the fact that they portrayed the psych ward as almost its own character in this. And I like the fact that the whole movie is very simple, and it's almost in like, 2, maybe 3 locations the whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like,
It's
it's about
pretty
the
small
characters.
scale, yeah.
Yes, it's all about the characters, it's about the interactions between the characters. And McAvoy fucking rocks in this movie. He's amazing in this movie.
He's funny again, all his personalities. I think he said in interviews, 20 characters in this particular.
Yeah,
I think they shot all 23,
Yeah.
but only 20 make it in the film. But yeah.
Yeah.
He's great. Joe, send it over to you. What stood out to you?
Man, the performances.
Mm-hmm.
Really everyone. I mean, Samuel L. Jackson.
Yep.
Like you said, Adam, like McAvoy killing it.
You may not get like a lot of certain characters you're expecting.
Mhm.
I was expecting a bit more Bruce Willis, maybe a bit more Sam Jackson at the beginning, but there's a lot to kind of balance, and it is a bit longer.
Yeah.
If I had a bigger complaint, I'd say it maybe went on a little too long, but since it's wrapping up this trilogy, I was kind of forgiving of the length of time.
Yeah,
There's kind of like an end cap that
the closing
takes like
act
10 minutes or so.
is a little too drawn out. I agree with that.
But it kind of, this movie, it's definitely a definitive end to this trilogy, but it kind of sets up, not like another movie or trilogy per se, but it presents other ideas.
Yeah,
Makes you think back on the trilogy differently.
Yeah.
People are scoring it lower because I think it maybe, in their mind, does a disservice to Elijah Price, sorry. Wrong Elijah. Bruce Willis as David Dunn, and James McAvoy. I mean, he's kind of, I think he's well served in this. I think people may be upset that they feel cheated with certain characters, Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson maybe, but I don't know. For me, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time.
Yes.
A lot of that had to do with like the sound design, the score, and the plot. I like that this was an unconventional movie.
I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. Like you said, the ending draws out a little too much. If it was a little bit more quick to the ending, I would have probably liked it more. But I still really enjoyed this movie all the way through. There was no lulls, honestly, in it. I was on the edge of my seat, and I fucking loved it. So 4 out of 5 for me.
Yeah, it was a smart, I thought, interweaving of 3 independent stories,
Yeah.
or at least 2 independent stories presented in Unbreakable and Split.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I liked how it came together. I don't know if I want more or less moving forward.
Yeah.
I think it's worth a repeat viewing, for sure. But definitely worth checking out. I would go actually 4 as well. I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum from the majority of critics, it seems, this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also going to give it a 4. I thought everything really meshed well together.
Here from Movie Losers, we're giving Glass a 4 out of 5. What'd you think? Do you want us to talk spoilers? Let's talk together.
Yes.
Leave us a comment below, subscribe, like, follow us on Instagrams, Twitters,
The twits.
and listen
Yeah.
to us on the Comic Losers podcast as well.
Yes.
So, bye.
On the
Bye-bye.
social media. See you later.
Go ahead, touch my leg. I bet it won't break.